The world is witnessing a new era of military rivalry. China is rapidly modernizing its armed forces. It is investing heavily in advanced weapons systems. These developments have significant implications for regional and global security. The United States Air Force is taking notice and responding to these challenges. The US and China are the world's two largest economies. They are also the two most powerful militaries. The relationship between these two superpowers is complex. It is marked by both cooperation and competition. However, in recent years, the competitive aspects of the relationship have become increasingly prominent. This is particularly true in the military realm. China's military modernization is a cause for concern for the United States and its allies. China's military spending has increased significantly in recent years. This has allowed China to develop and acquire a range of advanced weapon systems. These systems are designed to challenge the U.S. military's traditional advantages in the air, sea, and space. China's military modernization is part of a broader effort to enhance its national power and influence. China's leaders believe that a strong military is essential for achieving their country's strategic objectives. These objectives include reunifying Taiwan with the mainland, asserting China's claims in the South China Sea, and securing access to vital resources and sea lanes. One area where China has made significant strides is in the development of hypersonic missiles. These missiles are capable of traveling at speeds of Mach 5 or higher. This makes them very difficult to intercept. China's hypersonic missiles could potentially be used to target U.S. aircraft carriers, military bases, and other critical infrastructure. The development of hypersonic missiles by China has raised concerns about a potential arms race in the Asia-Pacific region. The United States is also developing hypersonic missiles. However, China's progress in this area has been particularly rapid. This has led to concerns that China may be gaining a military advantage in this critical area. In addition to hypersonic missiles, China is also investing heavily in cyber warfare capabilities. China's military believes that cyber warfare will play a decisive role in future conflicts. China has already been accused of launching cyber attacks against the United States and other countries. These attacks have been aimed at stealing sensitive data, disrupting critical infrastructure, and undermining public trust in government institutions. Cyber warfare is a particularly challenging threat to counter because it is often difficult to attribute attacks to specific actors. Additionally, cyber attacks can be launched quickly and cheaply, making them an attractive option for states and non-state actors alike. The U.S. government has accused China of engaging in widespread cyber espionage and intellectual property theft, further straining relations between the two countries. Section 5. The U.S. Air Force responds, Modernization and Alliances. The U.S. Air Force is responding to the challenge posed by China's military modernization in a number of ways. First, the Air Force is modernizing its own forces. The Air Force is investing in new aircraft such as the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter and the B-21 Raider stealth bomber. The U.S. Air Force is also developing new technologies such as hypersonic weapons and directed energy weapons. These investments are designed to ensure that the Air Force can continue to project power and defend U.S. interests in the Asia-Pacific region. Section 6. Strengthening ties, the U.S. and its Indo-Pacific Partners. Second, the Air Force is strengthening its alliances and partnerships in the Indo-Pacific region. The Air Force is increasing its cooperation with allies such as Japan, South Korea, and Australia. The Air Force is also developing new partnerships with countries such as India and Vietnam. These alliances and partnerships are essential for deterring Chinese aggression and maintaining stability in the region. The United States has been actively engaging in joint military exercises with regional allies. These exercises serve to enhance interoperability and demonstrate a united front against potential Chinese aggression. These partnerships are crucial for the U.S. to maintain its presence and influence in the region. Section 7. The Taiwan Question, a flashpoint in the Pacific. China's military modernization has raised tensions in the Taiwan Strait. China claims Taiwan as its own territory and has threatened to use force to prevent the island from declaring independence. The United States is committed to providing Taiwan with the means to defend itself. However, the U.S. policy of strategic ambiguity means that it has not explicitly stated whether it would intervene militarily if China were to attack Taiwan. The Taiwan issue remains a major point of contention between the U.S. and China. The U.S. continues to provide Taiwan with military support, much to China's displeasure. Any potential conflict over Taiwan could have devastating consequences for all parties involved. Section 8. Global Implications, a shift in the balance of power. The military rivalry between the United States and China has global implications. China's growing military power is challenging the US's position as the world's leading military power. This is leading to a shift in the balance of power. This shift has the potential to destabilize the international system and lead to increased competition and conflict. The intensifying competition between the two superpowers has implications for global trade, technology, and diplomacy. Countries around the world are closely watching the evolving dynamics between the US and China. Section 9. The need for vigilance and diplomacy. The United States and its allies need to be vigilant in responding to China's military modernization. The US needs to maintain a strong military presence in the Indo-Pacific region. The US also needs to continue to invest in its own military capabilities. However, the US should also seek to engage China in dialogue and diplomacy in order to manage competition and reduce the risk of conflict. While military preparedness is crucial, open communication channels and diplomatic efforts are equally vital to prevent misunderstandings and manage the rivalry responsibly. The goal should be to foster a more stable and predictable relationship between the two nations.